Hey guys, and welcome back to Trekyards. I'm Captain Foley.
And I am Commander Coggins.
And today we're going to be taking a look at a piece of some discovery tech that I found interesting, also a little strange, but I thought I'd like to talk about it. At first, I had the completely wrong view on this. I'm like, why is there a robot on the ship? Apparently it's not a robot, it's just a helmet, like a heads-up display of sorts. So let's discuss that. Samuel, what did you first think when you saw this helmet?
Well, I mean, just to give this is one thing that's been doing the rounds. It's hopefully with respect and pleasancy. It's called Daft Punk, Daft Punk guy, Daft Punk helmet. Yeah, that's kind of the playful name. But yeah, so we saw it earlier in the trailer. We didn't do a video on it because we didn't know what to think. Now seeing the episode, seeing it do bits and bobs, it's a person with a helmet. And I will note that based on the editing, there's a secondary picture where there's these hands that are pressing buttons and they've got sort of 7 of 9-esque tendrils, and there's a specific edit where it goes from face to hands, and because it's extra tech based, I would bet this is the same person, given the bonus techness.
Yeah, that would be a safe bet, I think.
But yeah, it was interesting. I mean, it's unusual, but it's linking to VR headsets of the day. And then we got to see some really odd features of it. What did you think?
Yeah, well, I thought, well, once I found out it was a helmet, I thought that was kind of interesting, but at the same time, I'm like, that really doesn't fit into the realm of Star Trek, in my opinion. We've never seen anything similar to this, as far as a heads-up display goes. I like it. I like the appearance of it. I think it's really cool. I personally would want to have one as a prop, because I think it's neat. But I don't know what practical purpose it serves, especially considering that the screen's on the front. I mean, maybe it helps the people around him, stationed around him, know what he's up to, because they can look and read what's on his thing because it's facing the right way. I'm sure he's got internal displays, obviously, as well. But like if you go to the red alert one, you can see that the red alert is facing the right way, so that, you know, if you haven't noticed all the other red lights around the bridge, you can look at your buddy here and, oh, it's red alert. Thanks.
That I didn't notice the first time, and I commended the show for using the canonical, if not slightly non-inappropriate, red alert symbol. Yeah. But to have a VR headset thing actually show red alert is silly. It's like having deltas everywhere in the fabric on the boots. It's like a odd, very odd choice that isn't particularly justifiable.
Yeah,
because you're right. Everyone knows at red alert. I mean, there's even, and one interesting thing I noticed in the Shenzhou, all the big displays, the rim actually lights up red at red alert, at least for a lot of them. Yeah. So there's a lot of red alert red. So no one's gonna miss that. Yeah, I thought that was quite silly.
Yeah, and you can see too on the side here it says USS Shenzhou on the helmet itself, so it's like branded. Property of. Yeah.
Maybe that means he took it, and then it took whoever this person took it from the last ship, and then it updates every time. So maybe it's a really expensive helmet, with money not being a thing in the future, and it's just a specialist thing. Or
you think it's an alien that needs this helmet to survive? Maybe.
Well, see, that's the most interesting potential, because we do see pink skin, distinct pink skin in multiple shots, and that implies it's just a helmet and the hands, but. Yeah, if it's a life support helmet, then it would be a really integrated part of the person's identity. In which case, if it's on there 24/7, having these outer displays would be interesting, because then you might want to present. I mean, there's multiple in Moon, the Duncan Jones film. The robot has a smiley face. In Doctor Who, they recently had a smiley face emoji thing. Yeah. Being able to show emotions or whatever, or even just
exactly.
It shows a video of the inside person's face. Compressed or even computer generated. I mean, that would be great. So
that's a neat idea,
as a potential alien with life support system, that's brilliant. And takes away the whole it doesn't fit the era, because it's alien tech. It's their life support system. And if you look at the tech, it doesn't specifically look Starfleet. It just looks tech. There's nothing that, you know what I mean? It's just tech.
Yeah. Well, the one thing that makes me think that's probably likely not the case is the fact it says the Shenzhou on the side. You would think it would have like Lieutenant so-and-so on the side or something if it was actually a life support thing. I mean, it's still a possibility. I can't wait to get the Discovery technical manual, or the Shenzhou technical manual, and find out all about this, because this actually really interests me. How it ties in, what its purpose is, if it is if he's like controlling multiple stations at once with this, and kind of in a like inside, does he have like VR, like a huge white room with a whole bunch of consoles that he can do his thing with? I don't know. But I'm eager to find out.
It's like you wonder how much more ability. I mean, if you look, there's a great side view, completely surrounded by screens, both on this person's console and someone else's, and then obviously the person pressing the buttons is also them. A wide variety of physical tactile buttons. So what else are they seeing? What else do they need to see that isn't being represented around them? You know, how much extra is this person doing? You know, is it doing really intricate 3D? You know, it's not a pilot, it's not whatever, but yeah, you'll go wonder. This is a very distinct creative choice. As we said before, nothing on this set is accidental. Everything had to be sketched, designed, proposed, built, hours 3 printed or whatever, and then put on the set, and then chosen to be filmed and edited in. So it's all very, very deliberate. So you've got to wonder, is this important? Is it intricate? Is it just cool? Is it just a sci-fi thing you can now sell? It's like a toy. You know, that's why you make bonus aliens in Star Wars, like JJ did. You know, let's not use any contemporary aliens that we see in any of the films. Let's invent new ones so we can sell more toys. / leave his own mark. I mean, it's just a marketing thing. So yeah, I mean, it could do anything and everything, sort of. But I love the idea of being a separate alien. And why not a pink skin? I mean, there's no reason to think only humans are pink or black or, you know, whatever. It's multiple colours. You know what I mean? You know, no reason to think it's not that. Although you would think they have like a force field, or it would be slightly more confined than there. Because, you know...
Well, not necessarily. Not if there's something in their mouth that they can, like, you know... Yeah. So I'm, like I said, I'm very eager to learn more about this. I don't know if it's like a master controller of a certain station, covers a whole bunch of different...
Yeah.
I don't really see the practicality of it, really, unless it's explained.
It could be something cool. I mean, then I don't believe on the engineering side, because this is on the... So it's on the wrong side of the engineering console. We see it on with the engineering spec stuff, and I believe it would be kind of cool if it was, you know, you're seeing visual representations of systems, like real versions. So you see the engine core, you see all these, you see weapon armaments, you see the internal workings, so you can understand if there's a fault. You can use it to see inside the ship and work out where the fault is, and you can communicate with the guys just using the display, saying, "Oh, subjunction 15, there's a bolt that's loose."
Well, what I was thinking as you were saying that, though, why couldn't it be communications? This person could have multiple communication screens from different department heads, as well as Starfleet. They can send messages without being heard by anyone around them because it's all enclosed.
Just saying it's a spy reporter.
No. But people, once you give an order to your communications officer as a captain, you don't want to hear that chattering in the background, distracting your other officers when you're issuing more orders. So she gets the order, she says it, nobody else hears it, because also, Uhura had the earpiece, she heard incoming messages. Perfect for that right there. She gets an incoming message and, you know, does whatever she has to do, puts it up on her display, or puts it on the main view screen, whatever. And
just to note, there is a side picture here that does reveal the gender of said person, an actress. Yes. So just to note, didn't know who it was at the start, but it's an actress. Yeah. And
then later she gets blowed up. Well, at least her station does.
Oh no! But she's got a full face guard, so I mean there is some.
Oh yeah.
But Stuart, someone posted a very interesting picture on Facebook after this came out. A certain scene from Star Trek 4, where there is an alien race right at the end, in I guess the welcome home / we're going to crucify you for destroying things, and it's another being with another helmet that is at least reminiscent. So is this potentially a really quite cleverly canonical callback, just obviously update it to this race? What do you think?
Yeah, it was a good job on the person for spotting that and kind of putting 2 and 2 together. I had seen this, of course, many times in Star Trek 4. I always thought it was odd. This I never assumed was a robot. This I always assumed was some kind of life support thing. So it could be that it's the same species, or I don't know. Maybe this is the civilian version or the diplomatic
Or
version.
yeah, the ceremonial version. I mean, everyone's wearing
Yeah.
in the declaration. They're all wearing all the extra pips and stuff. So yeah,
Yeah.
ceremonial robes of the cult as opposed to just officer uniform.
Yeah, exactly. And plus, this is quite a few years later, so. But he's clearly got hair. I mean, maybe that's part of the helmet. Blue hair to it. I don't know. But
Just worth pointing out, guys, because a hell of a mention, and you never know. That could be the secret backstory of this. Hey, this could be the new main character. Season 2 about Daft Punk Robot Man girl. maybe it's a sneak with Martin Green's mother who secretly survived, but who now has to have a life support system. What a twist!
And hide her face, exactly. Yeah. Okay, so guys, looking forward to hearing your thoughts on this. Did you think it was Daft Punk? What are your thoughts? Communications, engineering, life support. What do you think it is? And if you do know, because somebody out there probably does know for a fact, let us know, because I'm really interested in this. Like I said, this is the piece of tech I wanted to talk about because
This is the first one we're doing today, so yeah, you jumped right on this.
Yeah, it grabbed my attention, and I just want to learn more about it. So, best way to learn for us is usually to talk about things, because we always come up with great ideas. So, but anyway, guys, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and if you can support us, there's a few ways you can do that.
Yes.
Samuel, how do we do that? How do they do that?
Any support is always great, from just viewing this show to all our shows to subscribing to this channel to liking any video or commenting. That all helps us in the algorithms, but you can directly support us to help us keep the show going and know we can keep the show going on all different shows we do. Either Patreon, which is a monthly donation scheme, you can go to Trekyards, or Patreon/Trekyards, patreon.com/Trekyards. Click that sort of donate button and you can give a little bit each and every month, or a one-time donation, even $5. We get a lot of sort of $5. It's great. We appreciate them all. At trekyards.com, you go on the site, you click the donate button, and you just give a little bit. It goes to our PayPal, and we spend it on things for the show. New lights, new kit, all those things that help us go.
That's right, because going is important.
And we are
So,
smart.
guys, exactly. So until next time, myself and the commander and all the droids I have on my desk, because I like robots. That's why I noticed this little helmet guy. You can tune in next time to see us. So until then, bye, guys.
Bye, guys.